This video is sponsored by Vanguard. Vanguard are manufacturers of tripods, camera bags and cases to suit all budgets. Now, I've personally used Vanguard tripods for many years and they have never let me down. Check out vanguardworld.com to view their full range. Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to my full review of the Nikon Coolpix S5200. Now, if you haven't seen my earlier videos on this camera, please do check out the links underneath this video. There's a link to my unboxing and first look, as well as a link to the full HD video test where you get to see the 1080p video capture that the S5200 is capable of. I should also mention that I did use this on the Geek Vlogs channel for some of my daily vlogs, and the video capture is very good indeed, with a couple of minor issues. First of all, the little microphones just down here and down here, they're very good at picking up your voice, but they are so sensitive that wind noise is an issue. In addition, if you're using this for vlogging and you speak at a normal tone and then bring the camera too close to your mouth and the volume becomes too loud, you will get quite a nasty clicking and distortion. But other than that, for the most part, for general video capture, very impressive indeed. And the fact that it captures in 1080p at this price point is really rather impressive. Now, the S5200 is sort of the mid-range camera in the Coolpix S range, and I think it shoots far above its asking price. It is a very well equipped camera. I'm going to just cover off what I think about the actual photo quality first of all. So let's turn this on and we will pop this back into playback mode. Now, all of the photos I'm going to show you are actually available to view full size, full resolution on my Flickr account, and a link will be posted underneath this video as well. Now, I've been doing a mix of sort of indoor and outdoor photos, and every single one of them has been spot on with regards to focus, and they're very evenly lit. The flash does a good job when it's needed. This is a flash photo here. And the macro mode, which we're coming up to here, is also equally as impressive. A good amount of detail, good colour saturation, nice and sharp. You can't get too close with the macro mode, probably around about the 6cm mark, otherwise it refuses to focus. But all of the photos are very pleasing to view back, both on the internal screen here and also when you pop them onto a computer. Very good quality, so you'll have no issues with the actual photo quality that the S5200 produces. Now, with regards to the screen, it's great for viewing back photos, and it's equally as good for composing photos and taking photos whilst you're out and about. But in full sunlight, it is a little bit of an issue. It doesn't quite go up bright enough to cope with full sunlight, so you'll find yourself shielding the screen from time to time. The actual controls are really good as well. We've got nice layout of buttons on the back, a direct movie record button, obviously the shutter button on the top, which is shrouded by this zoom lever, and the lens actually offers up a 6x optical zoom, which again, for this sort of level of camera, is very good indeed. The actual ergonomics are what you would expect from a compact camera. It's quite a slippery sort of beast to handle. There's no sort of ergonomic grip on the front at all. It's a very flat affair, but it still performs okay. And I suppose one of the things I did like about this is the fact that the flash is positioned here, so at least you can hold the camera and take the photo without worrying about the flash popping up out of this sort of top left hand corner, which so much compact cameras do. So many of them, I should say, actually place the flash in the body here, and it does get in the way when it pops up. So good on Nikon for placing it on the front of the camera. The actual build quality, we've got a mixture of sort of some bits of metal, not too much metal, but mainly plastic, but it all seems to fit together really nicely. They've done a good job of using good quality materials to build this camera. On the bottom, the battery, not brilliant on battery life, it's acceptable. Could do with a little bit better. I was getting around about 100 photos and a mix of maybe a dozen or so 2-minute videos if I was lucky before the battery was asking for a charge. And underneath this flap, this is also where the SD, SDHD or SDXC memory card lives. Now, I'm going to cover off just one more slightly negative point, and this is just a personal preference. This is the base of the camera, and they positioned the tripod mount off to the side. Now, this does have the benefit of if it's on a tripod, you can still get to the memory card and also the battery, but it's just a weird position. I prefer the tripod mount to be mounted in the middle of the camera or central to the middle of the lens, or just about here. It's just a personal thing. Let me know what you think in the comments below about the tripod mount and your preference. Any feedback we can give people like Nikon really helps with them developing future products. So, would I buy this camera? Well, if I was looking for a mid-range compact camera, yes I would. It's got some nice features. And as I said before, everything's well laid out, even down to the menu system, which is extremely easy to navigate. And we can change things like white balance, color options, AF area mode, autofocus mode. So many different things can be changed. And it's all just laid out in a very easy to access manner. There's not too many options when it comes to video options. You can change the resolution, you can change the autofocus mode, and you can change the wind noise reduction to on or off, which I've got mixed feelings about. As I mentioned earlier, with it on or off, it didn't make that much difference to how sensitive those microphones were. But that said, I would definitely spend my money on the S5200 if I was in the market for this sort of level of camera. It does great full HD 1080p video. It also has Wi-Fi and it does great photos as well. What more could you ask for? The Nikon Coolpix S5200. I've got it here in black. It's available in different colours as well. It's well worth checking out if you're in the market for an easy to use compact camera. So this is my full review. As I said before, don't forget to check out the links below. You can check out the Nikon website and also full size, full resolution images taken with the S5200. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.